Everywhere you go, everything you see, someone saying no, it's a tragedy. Find another place, 'cause you can't play here. Don't put any lips to there. You know it's gonna be alright if we stick together. We're gonna have a fine, fine time if we stick together. No more mindless empty days.
I can't believe it. I just can't believe even Rasputin would let him have the dog for something like that.
He didn't know, did he? He didn't know he wanted the dog for dog fighting.
Got to get him back. We've just got to.
I did tell you, didn't I? I told you in the first place we should have nicked him and then hidden him. If you lot would have listened to me, none of this would have happened.
Look, Wazoo, it was different then, wasn't it? I mean, we didn't even know what we wanted him for.
Let's all stop arguing. What are we gonna do? I've told you! Snaffle him, then hide him somewhere. Till the Godfather and his hitman have gone back to Italy.
Well, I'm for that.
Yeah, me too. But it's just the one problem, though, ain't there?
What?
We don't even know where he's got the dog, do we?
Yeah, I bet I know somebody who does.
No, we haven't got the dates for the Italian fixtures yet. We're still working on the details. As soon as I get them, I'll give them to you, and you can have the world exclusive. All right? Okay. Bye-bye. Come in. What do you want?
Have the programmes today's match coming yet?
Yes, they're over there. That'll be 25p to you.
I wasn't thinking of buying one.
Oh, you weren't, were you? Just thought you'd come in for a free gander. Well, you're out of luck. This is a football club, not the Salvation Army.
No, actually, I was offering our services.
Your services?
Yes, to sell them for you in our souvenir shop.
Well, that's very kind of you. And this service comes free, does it, out of your undying loyalty to the club?
Well, naturally, we expect the usual percentage on all sales, plus what you usually offer the programme sellers.
You know something? You were born out of your time. If you'd have lived during the Second World War, you'd have made a wonderful spiv.
Can we sell them for you?
Yes. See how they go. Elaine, give them a couple of dozen, will you?
There you are. Thanks very much. Have the Italians gone home yet?
No, not yet.
Are they staying with Mr. Jones?
No, at an hotel.
Which one?
Mercury, why?
Oh, I just wondered. See you.
I want every one of them returned that isn't sold.
Do you ever get the feeling that somebody is up to something?
Frequently, when it concerns that lot, just leave me out of it, that's all.
So, we know which hotel they're staying in. What do we do now? Just stroll in there and take him?
Something like that, yes.
Are you sure you don't want me to come in with you?
Yeah, that's okay. Look, there they are now. Look, the first thing we have to do is find out which room they're in.
Well, how do we do that?
Easy. Wait here, okay?
Thank you. Thank you, sir. 223. 223, sir. Yes.
Can you message Mr. Smith?
What room?
225.
No.
Okay, thanks very much.
So, what do we do now?
We wait.
Who are you playing today, then?
Only Rovers.
You're going to win.
Yeah, we're slaughtering.
Nothing like confidence.
That's it then, Dad.
Yeah, bye, Billy.
Bye, Mum. Keep out of trouble, you hear? What, me?
Football mad, that one.
Oh, so was I, is he?
And you know you were no better then than they are now, either.
Yeah, but that's not the point, though. It's your team, see. That's what it's all about.
Wow.
I'm turning down that job, Mary.
What?
Yeah, I'm going to ring them first thing Monday morning and tell them.
But why?
Ah, QA, all that heat. At my age, I mean, who needs it?
It's Billy, isn't it? It's because he doesn't want to go.
No, of course not. I mean, things are bound to start picking up here soon. They have to. So what's the point of uprooting yourself, going off halfway around the world just for a few bob? No, I tell you, I've been thinking about it. It's just not worth it.
Look. I'll be back as soon as I can, okay?
Terribly sorry to bother you, miss, but I've left my key in my room, and I wondered if you could open the door for me, please.
Sure.
Thanks. Thanks very much. Here, boy. Here, boy. Here, boy. Boy? Boy? Here, boy. Boy?
No dogs allowed?
It's the rule of the hotel.
Well, where have they taken him then?
I don't know.
You'd have got in dead trouble if you'd just nicked him.
Oh, so who cares about that? Look, we wouldn't have really been nicking him. I mean, if Rasputin knew what it was they wanted him for, he'd have never given them Barney in the first place.
Well, why don't we just go to Rasputin and tell
He
him?
won't listen to us.
I bet I know someone you would listen to.
How do you know that's what he wants the dog for?
Old Sam told me.
Well, how could he know?
He overheard them talking about it. They were talking in Italian. He can talk Italian.
Sam can talk Italian?
Yeah, he was a prisoner of war in Italy.
Well, if that's what they want Barney for, Mac, it's terrible.
I agree with you, love, but I mean, what the hell did I do about it?
Well, we thought if you talked to old Rasputin, like...
What can he do about it? He's already given the dog to Vincenti. It's not his property anymore.
Yeah, but he didn't know what it was they wanted Barney for in the first place.
Of course they didn't. Vincenti told Rasputin he wanted Barney as a guard dog on his estate, that was all.
So he was lying through his teeth. The chairman fell for it and gave him the dog anyway.
Well, I wonder how Rasputin would feel if he knew Vincenti had lied to him.
What you mean is you want me to tell him?
Well, that's entirely up to you, love. You've got to make up your own mind about that.
All right, leave it with me.
Thanks, mate.
I'm not promising anything, mind.
Will you look after them for a bit? What about much?
Yeah, go on, they're playing rubbish.
Oh. I hope you're happy now.
What?
Dad's told you, has he? He's not going to QA after all.
No, why?
Why do you think?
I said I'd go, didn't I?
Oh, yeah. You were dead enthusiastic. Really great.
I said I'd go. What more could I do?
But if you don't know, Boxer, I can't tell you.
Come on, come on!
But, as you say, that's football.
Except the only ones playing it were them.
What you doing?
I'm gonna count to 10 before I go down to that changing room.
Well, make it 20. You can't win them all.
Look, see you up in the boardroom.
Right.
Mac, have you seen Rasputin about the dog yet?
Well, for God's sake, son, do you think I've got nothing else to worry about around here all day except your blasted dog?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Look,
It's the worst team I can ever remember, the very worst. What's Dunmore United coming to? That's what I asked myself.
What do you answer yourself, Mr. Cassidy?
Oh, hello.
Goodbye.
Tell you one thing, Victor, you won't finish the season.
What do you think, then?
My dear Rasputin, I have never been one to mince my words. And I have to tell you that if you are going to give us a game, you are going to have to improve.
Well, you never know, Luigi. We might just surprise you.
You would certainly do that.
What's your story, then?
we were rubbish, all right?
Another cup of tea, Luigi.
Grazie. Well, Mr. Murphy, not one of your better days, then, eh?
We've been worse, we've been better. Tell me something, Mr. Vincenti. It is still illegal in Italy, isn't it? Organised dog fights.
But of course.
But it still goes on, right?
I suppose it does.
You mean you don't know?
I am sorry, Mr. Murphy. I'm not following this.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you would. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. But that is what you're going to do with the dog that Rasputin gave you, isn't it? Dog fights for money?
Mr. Murphy, I can understand your mood after this afternoon's performance. But I hardly think it is very polite to take it out on your guests.
It's got nothing to do with that, actually. I'd say the same thing if we won 10-0. I just happen to think it's a bit sick pitting animals together like that for kicks.
Here we are, then.
I am sorry, Rasputin. You will have to excuse me. I have to go back to the hotel. My commiserations once more on your defeat this afternoon. I am sure there is nothing wrong that a little judicious pruning would not put right. Preferably near the top, I should have thought.
Was it something I said?
No, it's more likely something I said, actually.
About what?
It's about a certain dog. You gave him as a gesture of friendship and goodwill.
Knock it off, will ya? I said knock it off, will ya?
Oh, come on. So we lost the match. I mean, what's new about that? We never used to win any until Big Mac got here.
Oh, don't be stupid, Wilson. It's not the match, it's Barney.
Sorry.
Mac can never let him get away with it.
You reckon?
Of course he won't.
Yeah, you weren't there, were ya? I mean, when he nearly bit my head off just for asking him about it. I mean, what's it to him? Compared to his lousy football team, it's just a dog. Nothing to him.
Hi. Look, I've just had a word with Mr. Jones. He's as mad as hell about it, but he says as he's already given the dog to Vincenti, there's nothing he can do about it. I'm sorry.
God, I wish I was dead.
I told you he'd do what he could.
So I'm an idiot.
Well, we can't just leave it at that. Just let him get away with it. We just can't.
Right.
We don't even know where he's got the dog, do we? So what can we do about it?
Hang on, though. Vincenti flew over in his own plane, right?
Right, he's got it at the airfield at Sutton.
Perhaps he found he couldn't keep the dog at the hotel. Maybe he's taken it to the airfield with him. It would make sense too, wouldn't it?
Would really, I suppose.
So what are we waiting for? Let's get over there and find out, right?
Right, come on, you lot.
Idea.
What's wrong with them?
No, I'll catch him up. Think he heard me? I mean, Mac.
I wish I could say I didn't think so. But he must have.
Great.
He'll probably still be in the
You
office.
think he's there now?
Of course.
Oh, come on, Mac. Well, we all say things when we're upset. He didn't mean it. He's just a kid.
You know something? I don't know why I'd bother. I mean, I do have better things to do with my time. Come here. What do you want?
About what I said. I mean, in the clubhouse just now.
you're talking about.
Oh, come on, Mac, you must have heard me.
So, I heard you.
Some mouth I've got in me, eh?
Get out of here, will you?
Sorry, Mac.
Right.
Oh, tea, Billy.
Jean says we're not going to QA after all.
Yes, that's right.
Why not?
Changed my mind.
Well, yesterday you were dead keen to go.
Yeah, well, I slept on it, didn't I?
Because of me, innit?
That was a factor.
Well, that's not fair, Dad, is it?
Not fair.
Of course not. That makes it all my fault we're not going.
No, I made up my own mind, Billy.
Yeah, but it's still because of me we're not going. Look, you all want to go. I mean, that's 3-1. All right, we go.
Look, I don't want to take us anywhere. You're going to be miserable.
I'm not going to be miserable. All right, I'm going to miss things, but I mean, I'll get used to that. But I really want you to take that job, Dad. I mean it. I get it.
Coming out, Bill?
Yeah. See you later, Dad.
Yeah, OK, Billy.
Look, the rest of you wait here while I go and check it out. All right?
Yeah.
What do you want?
I come to see the dog, that's all.
Go away. And stay away. If I catch you hanging around here again, I'll get the police. Now move.
Sorry.
Where is he?
Sorry, come on.
Hold on, time, right? Everybody listen, right? Listen and shut up. He's not going to be down at the airfield all night, right? So we wait until later, and then we have another go, right?
Okay. Well, the place is bound to be locked up.
Yeah, and there's bound to be security men on. What we'll have to do is just wait until tomorrow and try again then.
Well, you'd better get there early.
Why?
Well, I heard Matt telling Elaine they're leaving for Italy tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning?
That's done it.
Oh, we'll never get him out without being noticed.
Yes, we will.
Oh, how?
Look, watch. He's got rocks in his head. He has to have. Blimey! I can't believe it. He's cracked it.
What did you say to him?
I just told him Mr. Vincenti had sent me to exercise a dog before takeoff.
Hello, Luigi.
That dog you gave me, it has been stolen.
Stolen?
Some kid turned up at the airfield and told them that I had sent him to take him for a walk.
Oh, I see. Well, 10 out of 10 for enterprise, if nothing else.
I don't find it funny.
No, I could see how you wouldn't.
According to the stupid mechanic who gave it to him, there were some other kids with him. One of them was a black boy, and we both know who that was, right?
Yeah, well, wouldn't surprise me. I mean, old Gonk was pretty upset when he found out what you really wanted Barney for. In fact, I wasn't all that pleased myself, actually.
I am afraid I don't know what you mean.
Oh, I think you do, Luigi. You see, you told me you wanted that dog for a guard dog, whereas the fact of the matter is you wanted him for dog fighting, right?
The dog was a gift, mine to do with as I please, surely.
True. But you did lie to me about it. And if I'd known what you really had in mind, no way would I have let you have him. Whatever you offered.
The dog is mine, and that is that.
Except he's not anymore, is he? At least not in your possession.
You must know where that boy lives. I want his address.
Oh, that's an order, is it, Luigi?
Of course, I can always go to the police.
Be an interesting little chat, that, I reckon. Not something to go in for, our police, dog fighting.
It is only your word against mine that is what I want the dog for.
And it's only your word against mine that I gave him to you in the first place. I mean, no papers were signed, were they?
You are trying to double-cross me?
The way I see it, you've already double-crossed me to get the flaming dog in the first place, so perhaps that makes us quits, right?
Are you going to give me that address?
No.
I think I'll go back to the plane. Leave Angelo here to discuss it with you.
A big Wally here, he showed you in, the one on the door. Very fond of me is Wally. Takes it personally if anyone so much as lays a finger on me.
I intend to have that dog. He is mine, and I want him.
Then you better go and find him, hadn't you? Just don't expect any help from me, that's all.
Of course, you realize that as far as I am concerned, our whole deal is finished.
Funny, that's just what I was gonna say. Kids. Cheeky little devils.
Oh, well, get him away from here quick. This is the first place they'll look.
Yes, she's right. Come on.
Well. If it isn't Jesse, James, and the Dalton boys. Have you lot gone out of your tiny minds?
You had to bring me back, Mac. You told you what they wanted.
You've got no right to take the law into your own hands. Listen! If they go to the police and you can bet their boots that's the first thing they're gonna do, you lot are in dead trouble.
Well, what would you have done then?
Nothing. Because there's nothing I could do that was legal anyway.
Excuse me. I have come for my dog.
Your dog? I thought it was Mr. Jones's dog.
No, he gave him to me.
Well, I've just been talking to him and he has no memory of that.
He is lying.
Just telling you what he said.
Angelo, get the dog.
Yeah, get the dog, Angelo.
Come on!
Why don't you have a go, Luigi? Perhaps he prefers you to Angelo.
You! Make him come with us. I will be back with the police.
Funny that. The chairman was just on about the police.
Yes?
He says that if you persist in trying to get the dog back, he's going to report you to them himself for dog napping. All right, shut up. Now, I'm telling you, you were wrong, dead wrong. Whatever the rights and the wrongs of it were, you were out of order. And you can consider yourself dead lucky you're not down at the station right this minute, answering questions. For God's sake, get that dog something to eat. Looks starving.
What's that?
Everywhere you go, everything you see, someone say you know it's a tragedy. Find another place, 'cause you can't play here. Don't want any lips are there. You know it's gonna be alright if we stick together. We're gonna have a fine, fine time if we stick together. No more mindless empty days. But you know it's gonna be alright if we stick together. We're gonna have a fine